The fall of the Roman Empire is one of history's greatest mysteries. It wasn't the result of a single event, but rather a series of catastrophic blows that unraveled the mighty empire over centuries. Let me take you through one of the most gripping chapters in this decline. At its peak, Rome ruled over vast territories from Britain to the Middle East, with an empire stretching across 3 continents. But by the 5th century AD, the once mighty empire was in deep trouble. There were several key factors that led to its downfall, but perhaps none more tragic and dramatic than the rise of barbarian invasions. One of the most devastating blows came in 410 AD, when the Visigoths, led by their king Alaric I, sacked the heart of the Roman Empire, Rome itself. For the first time in nearly 800 years, the Eternal City was plundered. The once proud walls of Rome fell, and the treasures of the empire were looted. It was an unimaginable blow to Roman pride and power. The Romans had grown so accustomed to their dominance that they never truly believed their city could fall. But it did. Yet, that wasn't the end. The Huns, led by the ruthless Attila the Hun, swept across Europe in the mid-5th century. Attila's terrifying raids pushed many of the already weakened Roman provinces to their breaking point. The empire's borders were now under siege by relentless waves of barbarians. The Roman legions, once feared across the world, were stretched too thin, unable to protect the vast empire from these invaders. But it wasn't just external threats that brought Rome to its knees. The empire was also decaying from within. Political corruption, civil wars, and an unstable leadership system plagued the empire. Emperors were often overthrown or assassinated, and as a result, the empire's leadership was weak and divided. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus, was overthrown by the barbarian leader Odoacer, marking the official end of the Western Roman Empire. Meanwhile, economic collapse was another crucial factor. As the empire expanded, it became more difficult to govern. The once great Roman economy struggled with high taxes, inflation, and reliance on slave labor. Trade routes were disrupted by invasions, and resources that once flowed freely into the empire were now cut off. The Roman military, once the backbone of the empire's might, was no longer what it used to be. Rome increasingly relied on mercenaries, foreign soldiers who fought for pay rather than loyalty. Many of these mercenaries had little allegiance to Rome, and some even sided with invaders during key battles. But perhaps the most striking part of this story is how Rome, the mightiest empire in history, crumbled in the face of external pressures, internal strife, and economic decline. It didn't happen overnight, but over centuries of decay. The empire, which had once been unstoppable, slowly disintegrated under the weight of its own complexity and hubris. The fall of Rome serves as a powerful reminder that even the greatest empires can collapse under the weight of their own contradictions and challenges.